guys, it's Kevin again, and this is going to be my review for Big Brother 15, Episode 12. And I think I'm just going to say that this was the most intense and intriguing episode of the season, because what they have done with this twist really has changed the entire house. And I gotta give props to the BB producers, the BB staff. I mean, even Julie, she did such a great job. At first, I thought this twist was just so America could do something and they could get more ratings. But no, the whole point of this twist is to get the house to go completely crazy about each other and just accusing people left and right, basically. And that's basically what this episode was, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was extremely entertaining and just so intense. I loved it. So basically, even the littlest things is getting people pissed off, and we'll get to that. But basically, the episode starts off, of course, with the nominations. Judd, of course, nominated Aaryn Kaitlyn. In case you guys did not watch my last recap, he nominated Aaryn Kaitlyn. If you didn't watch my last review, what the hell are you doing here? But basically, he nominated Aaryn Kaitlyn for eviction, and Aaryn, of course, is upset about this. Aaryn, why are you so shocked about this? I don't know why you're shocked, because Judd did what he wanted, what he should have done. He nominated you and Kaitlyn. That's who he should nominate. And Judd is still thinking about putting up Howard, backdooring Howard. And in the meantime, though, Elissa is kind of confused, because usually at the time she would get called for MVP. But of course, America is the MVP. They don't know that, though, and I love that they did this, because I was very happy they did not tell them, because it definitely made the episode much more entertaining. But basically, she doesn't realize why she's not the MVP, and they start to think, who is the MVP? They start to think that they really not pick you. And, yes, that's basically what happens. And once the MVP ceremony takes place, Elissa is put as the third nominee. Once this happens, boom! The episode takes off and it gets just incredible. It's just fantastic. Before this, though, Spencer and Howard were kind of talking. They want to form a new alliance with Gina Marie and Kaitlyn and Judd and Amanda, I think, too. And I think Amanda, too. But it's all to get the strongest players out. Helen, Elissa, Aaryn, and who's the other one? I can't remember the other one, but that's basically who they want to get out. And you really like their strategy? Because of what's going on right now, I mean, nothing was boring. This was definitely the most entertaining episode of the season because of what happened. And I think that with this all going on right now, I think that definitely they made a good move. But I have a feeling that since Julie probably is going to tell them tonight that this is all, this was all America's idea, they're probably going to go against the alliance. They're probably not going to do it. But once Elissa gets nominated as the third nominee for, for eviction, she basically is like, just sold me out right now. And I felt so bad for Elissa. She basically then just starts going crazy. She accuses Gina Marie of being the MVP first. And, I mean, of course she would accuse everyone of being the MVP, because, I mean, why would Gina Marie get it? She's not a good person, but, basically she accused everyone she could think of being the MVP. And, but while this is happening, Clueless Girl, I'm going to call them the Clueless Girls, because that's basically what they were in this episode, and they didn't make any sense. Aaryn and Kaitlyn were basically thinking that, wait a minute, could Elissa have nominated herself on the block? What? How does that make any sense at all? Why the hell would Elissa nominate herself? I mean, she's been MVP all these other times. Why all of a sudden would she nominate herself? Aaryn thinks it's because she basically thinks that she'll be safe, so she nominates herself. to not make a target, to not put a target on anybody. And that just does not make any sense at all. So, I mean, Aaryn just, you need to go, Aaryn, because you made no sense this entire episode. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on there. And, yeah, so then it's time and then things just keep happening, and things just keep getting crazier and crazier. No one really knows what exactly happened. So then we get to the live, not live. We get to the veto competition, not live veto competition. What's wrong with me? We get to the veto competition, and I felt so bad for them. They're dressed in suits and ties, and they're covered in mud. Their good clothes wasted. I felt so bad for them because, they're in fancy clothes, fancy attire, and that's what happens to them. And I felt so bad for them. I did. I know that's silly, but I did because, I'm just glad that wasn't me, but, they're all dressed up and then they had to get in that mud. Yeah. So, basically, Elissa wins power veto. Yes. Thank you, Elissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you. So, then what happens is, what was I going to say? Then what happens is, after this, things get even more crazier because it's McCrae's birthday, basically, and Amanda, who, by the way, is probably the most annoying house guest in the house right now. She's very annoying. Besides Gina Marie, she's extremely annoying. I liked her. The only time I really liked Amanda was the episode with Candace, the one that focused on Candace. That's when I really liked Amanda. When she was telling Aaryn and Gina Marie and telling them how, she's trying to help them out and that they're going to come after them, basically, and how everyone in the house really dislikes them. That I liked. But this side of Amanda, I don't like. Basically, it's McCrae's 24th birthday, and to celebrate it, everyone wanted Amanda to surprise him. But when Amanda surprises him, she puts on probably the most sexiest, risque, just drawn outfit, and I agreed exactly with what Elissa said. She looked just like a stripper, basically. She looked like she was about to strip. She looked like Mimi from Rent. If you guys remember the scene from Rent, Out Tonight, I felt like I was watching that because I've seen that movie so many times. And then you look at Amanda, it's like compare, put the two up against each other. By the way, I'm casting Rent on Instagram, so if you guys want to listen for that, yeah. But that's off topic. So, so Elissa does not like this at all. She thinks it's very wrong what Amanda is doing. And I agree with Elissa. It's a one piece, and it's very revealing. And it should have been something a little less risque. He was very risque, very sexy, very sexy, but, you shouldn't do that to someone. McCrae probably loved every second of it, but it's basically, Elissa makes Amanda feel bad, basically, and Amanda starts crying over and everything, and poor Amanda. She really did to herself. Elissa was completely right with what she said. I didn't think Elissa said anything wrong. I think Elissa was absolutely right that it was way too risque, and that there were a lot of problems with it. And I think Elissa was completely right with her statement, and I think what she said was completely fine. She didn't say anything wrong. So, yeah, stop being a crybaby, Amanda. Alright. What else happened? Oh, yeah. Well, then they have punishments, basically. And Elissa, because of the POV competition, Elissa's punishment is she cannot compete in the veto competition next week. So, too bad. Hopefully, Helen can, because we really need both of them to be safe. I don't want to see either of them go. And Judd, it's hilarious with Judd. He has to be in solitary confinement, but every 9 minutes, this alarm goes off, basically. And this alarm is hilarious. Every time it went off, it was so funny. And Judd has to keep turning off the alarm, and it's very, very funny. So yeah, that was great. I thought that was very funny, and I thought that was just really, really funny. So yeah, those are basically the punishments, and then we go to the live, why do I keep saying live? We go to the veto ceremony. And when we go to the POV ceremony, we see that, basically, Elissa takes herself off the block, and that America chose that the third nominee was Gina Marie. Thank you, because we need Gina Marie out of this house. She's extremely annoying, and she's not the most annoying out of everyone. The most annoying is probably either her or Amanda. It's a tie between the two of them. Both of them are very annoying, but we really need to see Gina Marie go too. So since the three of them are nominated, that's a very good thing, because, two of the people that I really want out of the house are most likely going to leave. I don't think Kaitlyn's going to leave, because Kaitlyn doesn't really seem like the person they want out. I think half the people are going to vote for Aaryn, half the people are going to vote for Gina Marie, and then Kaitlyn's going to get 0. That's my prediction. And basically, that's how the episode ends. So that's it for my review of the episode. Again, it was a very good episode, very, very intense. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Do you think that this alliance between Howard and Spencer is going to last, or do you think once Julie tells them that this is all America's vote, it's gonna, change their ways of going in the, strategies in the game, basically? Did you think that Amanda cried just a little too much and was being a crybaby? I thought she was very annoying this episode. Did you like that, who do you want to see go? Aaryn, Gina Marie, or, Kaitlyn? Which one do you want to see go? And who do you want to see the next takeaway? So that's it for my review. Hope you enjoyed it. My next video will be my review of the America's Got Talent results show. So see you then. Bye.